It's always difficult to say goodbye, especially after you've spent so much time with the other. However, it's still something that needs to be done, sooner or later, just to tie up any loose ends I have before moving on to college. Speaking of which, I'd bring you along with me in a suitcase if I could, but you probably wouldn't fit. However, that's not still realistically speaking, so I'll just have to live with it. I know our relationship's been difficult at times, but that's all mainly because there were always aspects of each other that we didn't really like. But even then, we still got along, somehow. There's a theory that if any two organisms spend enough time with each other, they'll automatically become best friends. Or one will eat the other. But I suppose we were like that ever since 7th grade. You were kind of shy and awkward in the very beginning, but I'm glad I've gotten to know you a whole lot better. I'll always remember the long hours we've spent together when nobody else was around, and I'm grateful for the company. But even with that, as the person who cleaned up all your messes, there are some things that you need to know. In the beginning, I had hoped to be more appreciated. There's a certain way that you walked over all the work I did for you that's always bothered me, as if a part of me was forever obligated to being your servant. And a part of it was, I suppose, but that's beside the point. A gesture of thanks once in a while wouldn't have hurt. You just made it all your own. Sometimes I wonder if you've ever thought of anybody but yourself, because most of the time that's what it seems like. Even now, I've still never seen you put somebody or something before you, and I hope that's something that'll change or dissipate with the maturity of age. Maybe one day you'll finally open your eyes and realize that there are so many people out there taking care of you that you've ignored for the past 4 or so years. But another part of me still can't help but worry about who you're going to have when I'm gone and what you're going to do when I'm off at college. Hopefully you'll learn to take care of yourself by then, but I suppose that's too much to ask for. None of that changes the excellent company that you've been. Through thick and thin, your presence at my side has never wavered, whether I wanted it or not. I admire your persistence, because not many other friends could have had such determination. You were a lucky find, and I'd like to thank all the coincidences and chances that brought us together. This is a goodbye of sorts, but hopefully I'll see you when I'm back from college visiting during winter break or so. But understand that I do need some time apart from our high-maintenance relationship. Don't take that too badly, but at a certain point, doesn't everybody need to go out and explore the world for their own, turning strangers into friends in a completely unfamiliar surrounding? That's just part of growing up. But don't feel left behind, and this is goodbye. This was a valediction to my cat.